All right, welcome everyone to the second issue of Pop Culture Review. Just a quick word of thank you for making our first one of our most watched videos on our channel.
Yeah.
It's making us feel really
Thank
good.
You very much.
And we're...
Do better.
Yes. Going to consistently improve every episode of this. Mm-hmm. And currently, as you can tell, you can hear Sean this time around, so we've already fixed one issue. So... Alright, let's kick things off. Let's start this 5-minute timer, and as always, we will start...
It is 5 minutes this time?
It is 5 minutes this time, not 5 hours. We will talk about comics for the first one, so go!
Yeah.
Alright, this week, there's a multitude of things that came out this week. We had Dark Days, the casting, Edge of the Venomverse, issue 2, Star Wars Darth Vader, issue 3. Now, I've got a heap of stuff, and I haven't had the time to go through all of it, but I have read Dark Days, the casting, Edge of the Venomverse. Now, Edge of the Venomverse is unbelievable. It is fantastic. It straight away opens up the door to breaking the fourth wall, being that it's Gwenpool with the symbiote. It's colourful, it's cheery, it is absolutely fantastic. It's full of humour, with a bit of heart in it. I like what they're going for with the Venomverse. It's essentially, with the edge of it, it's starting out with just different characters that you know and love. Let's give them the symbiote and see what story we can come up with.
Yeah. And
I'm really intrigued as to what it's going to build to being the actual Venomverse next month.
Yeah.
Which will be absolutely fantastic. So please, by all means, give this a read. It is fantastic. Everyone needs to give this a read. Yeah. I didn't read anything of Gwenpool beforehand.
No, I haven't either.
And this has made me almost fall in love with the character. Still don't know much about it because it hasn't explained anything about history or what she does or anything like that. Yeah. But having the symbiote and everything just makes it absolutely fantastic. So fun to read. Dark Days, the casting, on the other hand.
Now, I was in here watching you read this book. You sat it down in front of you and stared at it for a good minute after you finished it.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to piece together what the hell's going on. Like, I've read The Forge, the other one shot, and now they've got the casting, which is another one shot. I don't know if there's anything coming out after this, leading into Metal, which is the whole build up. So the casting and The Forge are preludes to Metal, which Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo have been technically building since Court of Owls.
Oh shit.
So, but I don't know what's going on. Like I've read The Forge and I've read the casting, and this is one of the first couple of issues of comics where I am going to need to go back and reread them. Not Court of Owls or anything, because I can pick those little traits and shit up.
Yeah. But
going back and reading just these two issues, because there is so much going on. It is so almost, I'd say, claustrophobic with story. Like there is that much packed into these preludes. It is really hard to keep track of what's going on. And no offense to Scott Snyder, I've read Court of Owls and I thought it was brilliant. I've read Death of the Family, which was brilliant.
Yeah.
This Endgame was abysmal. We would like to ignore that. But this is, he's not explaining himself. Like, even though he's got a narrator and everything of like diary notes and all that sort of stuff to explain this backstory and this history, he's not explaining himself clearly.
Yeah.
It seems to be a bit of double talk and just a blurry haze. Like whether it's my stupidity not getting it or what, but I'm lost.
I might have to borrow my phone and give him a read and see if I can make sense of him.
Yeah, by all means. So they are worth a read, and the art is fantastic. Obviously, because you've got Romita Jr., you've got Jim Lee. This is fantastic stuff.
Heavy. It is
beautiful, and because it changes, sometimes it changes mid-page. Like it'll go like 3 Jim Lee panels and then a Romita Jr. It'll just change. So it does keep the visuals keep changing. So that does keep it sort of quite exciting.
Yeah.
But as for the writing aspect, it's okay. Whether it's me, whether it's the writing in that, I'm starting to get a little bit lost. It's so convoluted and it's so, as again, like I say, claustrophobic. There's so much crammed into these. Even other guys like Ming Chen from Comic Book Men and stuff has said there is a crazy amount going in these comics.
Okay.
Like it is intense to try and keep track of.
Yeah.
So, but still worth a good read, and it is building to something quite big. So we can only hope that it'll make more sense when the whole lot comes out.
Yep.
That's sort of the gist of it. And just as a quick note, the foil covers that they've got on them,
they look amazing.
They look absolutely fantastic.
Really
it's like the shiny Pokemon cards you used to collect when you were a kid. You always wanted them, and that's the best way to explain it actually, because you've got
the foreground of Batman is just your normal comic cover.
Yeah,
and the back of it's all foil hollow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really nice.
Just your acrylic style painting and everything of your Duke, your Joker, and your Batman in the foreground, but then your background, your Green Lantern, and everything in the background is just all completely holographic and shiny. It's absolutely fantastic. It's almost worth mounting on the bloody wall. All right, done.
All right,
that was 5 minutes straight up. So sweet. Next, we will move on to... What do you want to move on to? Games or movies now?
We'll do movies.
We'll do movies. All right, we will start now.
All right, I saw Baby Driver Thursday night.
Baby Driver.
Date came out. Ansel Elgort, Lily Evans, a whole lot of names.
Yep.
Big names. Jamie Foxx, John Hamm, Kevin friggin' Spacey. It's a cool movie. It's a heist movie.
Yep.
Bit like The Italian Job. Bit like all those. A heist movie is a heist movie, but this one, they centered the storyline. They centered the scripting around the soundtrack.
I noticed that just from the trailer that I've seen. I haven't gone and seen it because it didn't interest me, because I saw the trailers and I've just gone like, I've seen The Transporter, and that's all I thought.
It's different.
I know, but that's what it came across.
It is a very slick film.
At the end of the trailer, I've just gone, this really came across to me as Sony had a list of music and they've gone like, let's make a movie around it.
This is Edgar Wright's 20-year dream. He's been writing and perfecting this for 20 years, and now he's actually finally done it.
Yeah.
And you're watching the movie, and I was looking for it. If you're not looking for it, you probably won't notice it. But all their movements, and they'll be shutting car doors to the beat of the music, and doors will open when they enter the bank, and the kid's sitting in the car, jamming along to his music, and stuff's happening in the background, and it's all synced.
Oh, really?
The opening credits scene is probably the best scene in the film, just for its creativity. It's frigging amazing.
You need that to hook people in. But...
Yeah. It's not a perfect film, but it is a very fun... Slick is the best way I can describe it. Definitely worth a look.
The spectacle, at least, is worth it,
Yes.
You're saying that like having the actions in that time up to the music and everything was something that I remember... Family Guy done it in an early episode. They had a little music montage, as Seth MacFarlane likes to put in his episodes. Mm-hmm. And all the characters were tapping away and doing stuff to the actual music. And in the commentary, Seth come in, he goes, I love this is before they teamed up. He's going like, I love The Simpsons and I love Matt Groening and all those guys, but that is something they would never do.
Yeah.
They ever had a music sequence or anything, it's just the characters singing and then that's it.
Yeah.
But you start timing things in the background to the music, it adds a completely different degree of entertainment to it.
It is really good.
So I could see that working. I probably will see it at some point when it comes out new release or something, but it's not something I'm going to go to the movies and shit to see. So
no, that's fair enough.
But that's just a personal preference sort of thing. It's there's not much else I can say about it. So
we've got our Aladdin main character casting, the Aladdin live action film.
Yes.
Where are we? We have as Aladdin. We have Mina Masood. He's a relative newcomer. One of the girls from Power Rangers, Naomi Scott, is playing Jasmine, and Will Smith is playing the genie. People will note that none of those people are white.
Yeah.
They're not whitewashing this film, which is good. They haven't cast Jafar, but Guy Ritchie, who's doing the directing, apparently really wants Tom Hardy to do it.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
But I didn't know Guy Ritchie was directing it for starters.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, that is an interesting
But I mean,
choice.
if you're going to do a movie about a thief, you want Guy Ritchie.
I'm like, my mind's blown at the thought of Aladdin turning into Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
I don't want it to do that, but it will have these gangland elements to it. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to have a few mates that he hangs around with that are all thieves as well. Bit like what King Arthur turned out to be.
Yeah. You know what? Chuck Vinnie Jones as Jafar.
Oh god.
Just to make it purely stupid.
Oh.
One other, I clicked onto a trailer that I just wanted to quickly mention as well.
Yeah.
Darkest Hour. What was his name? Christ, dead air. I've forgotten his bloody name. Prime Minister of England during World War II.
Oh, Churchill.
Churchill, thank you. The fat guy was making the cigars and
Yes.
called people the C word. He there's a documentary about him that Gary Oldman is playing, and I've seen the trailer and it sent shivers down my spine. It looks fantastic. It's done exactly what a trailer should do. Make me interested to see it. And but I'm a sucker for World War II stuff, so
there you go.
I'm always a sucker for that. So
also, finally, Studio Ghibli is doing a celebration of all their films between August 24th and September 20th. Select films in Adelaide, and I'm pretty sure around the world, are going to be screening all of these films. In Adelaide, you can go see it at the GU Film Houses in Glenelg and on Hindley Street, Event Cinemas at Marion, and My Stomping Grounds, Hoyt Cinema Tea Tree Plaza.
What are they? What's going on?
Studio Ghibli films. Hayao Miyazaki is a big Japanese filmmaker. Pretty much the Disney version, like the Japanese version of Disney. If you get the chance, jump onto the website. And I've lost the website. Damn it.
You just hit 5 minutes.
Damn it.
We'll put it in the link. We'll link it in the description below.
I'll link the Studio Ghibli website where you can check where films are going to be shown.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, moving on. We have games. 3, 2, 1, 5 minute timer go. Games. Right, where do we start?
Pixelmon. Big news.
Yep.
A popular Minecraft mod to put Pokemon into the game and Pokemon Centers and Pokeballs and all that.
You were addicted to.
I loved it. I thought I got a shiny Charizard. I'm happy.
You had a shiny Charizard.
I had a shiny Charizard until Pokemon Company contacted the makers of the mod and told them to shut it down. Pixelmon is no more. You can't catch Pokemon in Minecraft anymore. You got to whittle away with your pickaxes as normal.
This is my sword.
Yeah. Apparently there are rumours of a Pokemon game being made for the Switch, which is probably what prompted them to say, oi no.
There is similarities between this and Red Dead Redemption as well. How those creators put Red Dead world into the GTA 5 engine and started recreating everything, and Rockstar came through and goes, no, shut it down.
Yeah.
And the modders who were doing it came out with a statement saying, look, it was amicable, all this sort of stuff. They asked us to shut down, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then it was the next week, or the week and a half after that, was when Rockstar announced Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
So, and I had that idea then. I'm just going, like, if Rockstar's shut them down from making a next-gen version, they've got something in the works.
Yeah.
So,
this is very indicative. Like, when there was a fan-made Pokemon game that came out a while back, Pokemon Company did the same thing, shut them down, and then Sun and Moon came out.
Yeah.
So I think, but Nintendo are notoriously very protective of their IPs.
Oh yeah, I'd say
Pokemon Company in particular, because this is our thing. We love that people love it, but don't love it that much.
Yes. Well,
please.
This is going to sound very cynical, but it's more of, we can't think of any ideas, so please stop stealing ours. So these are the only properties we have at the moment that make us money. Like, can you... No, this is ours.
Yeah. Popular Japanese game Ni no Kuni 2 has been delayed till January. It was meant to come out in November.
I know nothing about these games.
Neither do I, but apparently it was a very big RPG that came out. Everyone loved it. Apparently it's very nice and sweet and charming. But it's been delayed.
Okay.
So to those
that is unfortunate for the people who chomping at the bit, waiting for that with a countdown timer on your phone.
That's it.
Just have to expand it now.
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts 3, set to release in 2018, have just released that it will have Toy Story in it.
Well, that's because they're meant to be doing Toy Story 4, aren't they?
Yes. Well, they've, like, as we found out probably around about 20 minutes ago, they just lost the director.
Yeah.
But anywho, yes, it's. Yeah, don't know anything else about it. They just released a few stock images of it, of Woody standing there talking to whoever your main protagonist is in Kingdom Hearts. I never had the patience to play those games myself, but I have close friends that are religious fanatics of the Kingdom Hearts series. So it does look entertaining and it does look cool, but it still doesn't hold my interest. I don't know why. It's just... Sometimes I feel like playing it and I'll load up like the first one or something, I'll get bored as all hell and then leave.
If I had time to play a Japanese RPG, I would, but I'm currently struggling to jump onto Stardew Valley. So. Also, Blizzard have announced that the franchise owners for the first 17s of an Overwatch League include New York Mets COO Jeff Wilpon and New England Patriots owner Bob Kraft.
Yeah, so...
The devil himself.
Sean says that because he's a Ravens supporter, and I agree with him.
I'm an NFL supporter.
Yeah, so it's like the world of, you know,
Overwatch.
The world of esports is blending into the world of what people dictate as regular sports.
Yeah, because Adelaide Crows bought an esports team recently. The AFL said, yeah, we'll probably open it up to other teams to be able to do as well. They're meshing, and this is not the first. Like, Pornhub bought a esports team, I'm pretty sure, a while back.
Oh yeah, but they would have done that. Giggles. They would have bought that for the giggles.
Yes. But yeah, no, it's getting interesting because we're getting all these mainstream sports. Because ESPN don't do esports.
No.
Every time they throw an esport up there, all the mad sports fans goes, "Oh, this isn't sport. You can't put this up there."
But yet, their ratings go through the roof because all the young kids all tune into it. So ESPN sitting there going like, hang on, we're onto something here. Mm-hmm. And then of course NFL, NBA, all of those are going like, oh, wait a minute, let's. But I'm struggling to understand like why the Adelaide Crows done it, because I'm going like, well there is a gaming fan base and that for esports and everything here in Australia.
But it's bigger in Melbourne and Sydney.
Oh, definitely. And, you know, I'm going, well, to hook more people in Australia onto it, you're going to be playing AFL Live or something like that. And no, you can't. The game's unplayable as it is.
And we're done.
And we're done. That is it. All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in for this second issue. As always, we'll be recording every Sunday morning, so with any luck, these will be out Sunday afternoon here in Australia. Mm-hmm. Always watch our other content if you so choose to. We would greatly appreciate it.
We released our first Guts and Glory video the other day.
Yep.
And we had a blast doing that.
I remember very little of it because I was sick at the time.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Coughing.
You're normally drunk and you don't remember. Now you're sick and you don't
remember. I'm sick and I don't remember. Well, I was drinking while on cold medication, so that could be why I was blurry haze.
That probably wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, so, anywho, thank you very much, guys. And as always, if you want to keep update with latest pop culture news and everything, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, thanks again, guys.
Thank you.